Hey guys, welcome back to my cubing adventure. So today what we're doing is I am working on a project for Fine Arts Festival that I do with my church. So what I'm doing is I am using mini Rubik's Cubes to make a picture. Now the picture that I'm making is a hill with 3 crosses. The middle one is bigger. And behind it is a sunset. So I already have all of the cubes solved, and I'll show you how I did that in just a little bit. So what I'm doing now is I have a special type of glue that I am gluing them together with. So I'm going to show you how I do that. See you in just a minute. Okay guys, so I'm back, and what I'm doing now is I am taking the first 2 pieces and I'm going to glue them together. So I'm taking them just like this because this is the way that they need to be. I'm setting them down and moving them like that so that I know exactly how I need to put them back. Now I'm just opening up my epoxy glue, and I'm going to put just a tiny bit, not very much, on the top of the Rubik's Cube that is already solved. Then I'm going to take my plastic knife, scrape a little bit off, set that to the side, and then I'm going to mix it on the Rubik's Cube. Once you've mixed it a little bit, I'm going to spread it to the back edge. See, this is the front edge, and I don't want it all the way over there because it is going to expand a little bit. So I'm trying to spread it more to the back edge so that there isn't any on the front edge. So then I'm going to set that over there, and I'm going to be very careful to make sure that I put it on just right. I'm going to press down and make sure that it's even. Just like that. Now I can turn it. As you can see, there's a little bit there. So I'm going to try to smooth that out just a little bit. That way there isn't a whole lot and there isn't going to be a big bubble. So I'm going to do that on all the other sides. That's not the front, because we do not want the front to have any smudged on it. Just like that. So now I have a paper towel to set this on so that it doesn't stick to the board under it. And there's the first one done. Now, let's move on to do all of the rest of them the same way. Make sure the front face is on top. Exact same thing. Also, just be extra careful. Make sure you don't put too much. Because if you put too much, it's going to come off and you'll have this everywhere near. To wipe that off so that it doesn't smear. So that's how you do that. I'm going to do the rest of the words, and then I'll be back to it all dry. Guys, so I am back, and I let these dry overnight. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start putting them in pairs and gluing the pairs together. So I'm going to start with this one, which make an S, and I have them just like this. I'm going to go like this, set them aside from each other so I know exactly how I'm putting them back. Have my trusted little knife, so I know that I'm putting them back just like that. So I'm going to do just a little bit, get that big part off, do just a little bit on here, like that, scrape it off and set it down. Now I'm mixing it, and I'm going to spread it. Again, I'm trying not to get it very close to the front. That way, it doesn't run off the front. because if it goes off the front, it's going to make it not look quite as great. So then I'm actually going to press down the front first and then the back. That way the front is nice and pressed down, and the back might not be quite as great, but it's still good. So I'm going to set that to the side, and I'm going to do the next one. Just like this. Okay guys, so I now have the first 3 layers of my project done. So then what I'm doing for the next one is I'm going to be offsetting some of the pieces. So some of them will be coming out, like the cross will be coming out more, and the ones next to it I'm going to be going back. So I'm going to actually have to glue them that way. So I'm not going to be gluing them straight anymore. The first 3 layers were completely straight, but after that they're going to be offset to some extent to give more of an illusion of a Rubik's Cube and to help emphasize the cross. So I will get back to you and show you how I do that in just a minute. Also, sorry for the noise. Some of the rest of my family is practicing some songs and stuff. So sorry about the noise. What is up? I'm back. So what I'm doing is I haven't done a lot on camera because I've had a lot going on. So I've done quite a bit more. I've staggered some. I'm going to be showing you that in just a little bit. But on the bottom, I'm going to have the word solved. And I did it, and there's a lot on the face of it. So I'm actually going to go out today and get some more Rubik's Cubes, and I am going to redo it. So I'll actually be able to show you how I solved them that way. Now, what I'm going to show you next, I'm working on the very top row. So I'm almost done with it. It's going really, really well. It looks phenomenal. I'm going to show it to you here in just a little bit. And then once I get it done, when I put the frame on, I'm going to have to sand the sides down so that it'll actually stick to it with the glue or the epoxy that I have. And after that, I'm going to be writing on it. And what I'm going to be writing is I'm going to be writing on one of the sides a reference from the Bible, which is John, I think 19:30. And then on the top of it, it's going to say Jesus said. And then right on top of where it says solved, it's going to be in quotes, and it's going to say it is. Because the verse that I'm writing on there is when Jesus says it is finished. But what I'm trying to make the point across with the Rubik's Cubes is that it is solved because a Rubik's Cube can be solved. But saying that something is finished, that it is completed, is solved. So it's kind of like another word for finished. So I'm trying to give that point across. And then my dad is going to be making the stand for it. So once that's done, I'll definitely show it all to you. I'm not sure how much filming I'm going to be doing because I'm trying to get a whole bunch of other stuff done because I'm also doing a short sermon for fine arts. And so I'm trying to get that done and lots of other stuff. So I will be showing you how I do this in just a little bit. So see you in a minute. Hey guys, I'm back. So I have all of them put together. Really sorry I couldn't video. I really tried my best. I just kept forgetting and doing little bitty bits at a time. So I have it all put together. And it is a giant block of Rubik's Cubes. It looks phenomenal. I cannot believe how amazing it looks. So now all that's left is just putting it in the frame, and I'm actually not gonna do quite what I said. I'm actually just gonna have the verse on the top, and that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna show you how I did the very, very last part, and then I'll show you the final product because it is truly phenomenal. I absolutely love it. Yeah, it's gonna be great. I just kind of, once my dad made the base for it, I kind of sanded the edges so that they weren't quite as like pointed and stuff, so they're more curved around now, and it looks way better. Oh my gosh, I cannot even believe it. I'm gonna stop talking about it, and I'm just gonna let you see for yourself how amazing this thing looks, okay? Now I'm using the epoxy and putting it on the frame that my dad over here made. And then I'm going to put the full block of Rubik's Cubes in, and I'm going to press down so that it will stay in. And then after that, we're going to screw the top in, and then my project will be pretty much done. So I have to hold this down so that it will actually stay in there really well. And then once this dries a little bit more, it will be done. Well guys, that's it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed. Make sure to give this video a huge thumbs up. Comment down below what other kinds of videos you want to see. And don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Let's see how many subscribers we can get up